So this game, there's Void, the Shadow Demon, it's gonna be very hard. So, as Elder Titan, all those heroes are very good against lifesteal.
But they do have a good tech city with the tanking.
The pounding of Evil Geniuses fans hungry for Newbee blood as we begin our game number 2. The laning phase is going to be Sumail matched up against Moo's Alchemist, a classic for Newbee. Kaka had a brief appearance there in the mid lane, but will now transition his way up to top to try and enable kpii. As we said, he's got to have a good game. It all starts with a decent laning phase. Bottom lane, we are going to see Evil Geniuses push aggressively against ChuaN Hao, already taken a large amount of damage. They're going to fully commit, and there it is! Pound him down to the ground. At the same time, we do see Evil Geniuses. They lose PPD. The Shadow Demon goes down to the combination of the Skywrath Mage and the Sand King, but it's first blood claimed by the boys who bleed blue.
First blood and the fact that it went on a core, unbelievable. They did not expect Zai to deal that much damage, and Zai now going to suicide to the Roshan. Very happy with what he's accomplished already. Might even start to rotate
back directly into the lane. That's Zai's influence, pushing him out, forcing him to fully wrap around, keeping the CS at bay for the Alchemist.
Yeah, and if he's going to contest right now, it's going to be in this top lane, which they're doing an okay job of. Early commitment to the Caustic Finale. It's very good against the Morphling as he's got such short range on his auto attacks. But at bottom, Hao is getting pretty low. Universe is going to make the jump. But he gets the bounty bash,
and he's got it too! Hao! He'll be chased down underneath the tier 1 tower. Universe! He gets his very first bounty of the game. He doesn't have time walk just yet. ChuaN, he gets the counterplay. Will be able to provide bins, yes, but he may be countered as Evil Geniuses are going to come in with a wrap.
Really want Kaka first.
Yeah, they're going to make the roll in. Not able to hit the waveform onto the Skywrath Mage, but it's still easy to pop. They will manage to get the stun, but the stomp hits on 2. Kaka starts getting away, but into the trees he goes. Pursued out by Evil Geniuses. kpii is going to be forced to just TP away. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Universe is going to be slowed down here, purged out, and open wounded. He'll be taken away. La La Land. ChuaN executes him with even letting him get more than 1 CS as the game comes in. Smoked up, going to lead with the disruption. Zai, easy stomp, and the execution by Sumail will be enough burst damage. The regen's coming through, but they get him anyway. Sumail gets him with the final right click.
And even with the Alchemist Chemical Rage pop, not enough regen. Mail that pure
and stick with it in hopes that the creep will get low enough that they can go for the denied play, but it's going to be a long-term commitment. Hao is going to pop himself up, knowing that he's got rage on cooldown. Oh, he gets bashed up by Universe. Now going to be chased underneath the tier 1 tower once again. No rotations by Newbee what's just yet, but as they go down river, they may run into him. Not in the best position, though. They are instead going to run into Zai. He came across to try and catch Boo. Not the case, though. The rebuttal, in turn, comes from Newbee as they claim the kill for ChuaN.
Yeah, downside for them again, though, is they've dragged heroes up here. They have a lot of mana available on them.
Here starts morphing into strength. He's a little bit out of mana. He's got 1 magic, 1 stun. Will be hit by the stun. The silence is going to wear out. The burst damage, not quite fast enough.
They should continue to chase for this, though. Fear's out of mana.
He's got the slow. kpii rapidly closing in. Has a bro strike ready to go. Fear, he knows he's dead. kpii even going to wind up in the epicenter, ensuring Fear's dead.
Newbee, finally look at this play. kpii has given the Blink Dagger to Kaka, who's holding on to it, so that he doesn't reveal, so that they can get another jump as a result.
See if they can catch Evil Geniuses by surprise. They're going to need the help in mid lane, though. ChuaN expertly using the Pizza Edict at the right time is going to dodge a lot of magic damage, but there's just too much. Eventually, that and the RNG, and he doesn't get it this time.
Alright, that's fair, though.
That is fair. Now the jump in the top lane, Fear, just like that. Newbee are gonna find the kill on the carry of Evil Geniuses.
Here's actually, they're gonna send an illusion out, and maybe they go all in for this as
the smoke pops, but they realize it's just an illusion. They know the rest of the heroes are farther behind. They catch Universe with the silence.
Even knowing that
there's a Purge just waiting with his name written on it, PPD. He can counter Hao's movement. Now they're going to be able to find the counter. ChuaN is going to be the target of choice. Almost burst down. Can't quite get off the ultimate. The silence on you. Follow laid out, but kpii, he's got to get out of here. Pops the Sandstorm. Going to be stomped up. Burrow strike up in 3 more seconds, but no escape to be had. The big offlaner of Newbee goes down. Hao comes in. Will be able to take out 1, but now Universe controls both. Sumail going to be able to get the entrance here. His Timber Chain is stopped, and the Chakram still on target. Almost got to get the jump out. Hao He will be able to make an escape, but still, Evil Geniuses take the best of that engagement, killing 3. They will be able to find one more. Samael gets Hao, takes them down in the end. Samael looking for a 5th all by himself. The rest of his allies have all run away. Samael is going to do this, and it can! Samael times the whirling picking up new items. Ink Dagger, as you said, for Universe is going to give them so many more opportunities. Samael, seemingly endless amount of mana coming soon for him. PPD, it'll be a free pick-off for Newbee. Not much he can do here, but just buy 2 more seconds with that disruption.
Gotta send the illusions over. Newbee wasn't falling for it. Well, we would have chased him down anyways,
Radiant's
but
middle tower is under attack.
we need better
Radiant's
overall
courier
team fight,
has been
says.
killed.
Oof. Oh, Courier
That's
down
a
and a
pick
bottom.
off.
Universe is pinging for it, but
Is he going to be able to get there in time? He sees Moon, and there it is! Holds Moon in place, canceling that TP with the Chronosphere. Then the 20,000 net worth Alchemy wants more. Samael's going to find one more. It's going to be Kaka. Here comes the epicenter. Surprise! It jumps in. Samael gets lost like that. For a Skywrath Mage, that'll be worth it for Newbee. They're going to find Universe as well. Can't time walk that one off. Fear and the rest of Evil Geniuses now on retreat, but KP's going to pursue out. He's got a Blink Dagger. He knows Fear may jump over.
want Zai out of it.
Zai instead, slowing him down with the open wound. PPD in turn will slow down Hao with the purge. KP pushed back by PPD while Fear goes for ChuaN. ChuaN popping his ultimate defensively, but PPD and Samael's right back in it. He's already popped Hao. He boots and traveled in and is now going to try and chase down KP. Newbee have overextended their welcome, and they lose 5. And just like that, you may just call this an EG game favored now.
I mean, the crowd was silent as Newbee took that big game. They ran with it, but EG consecutive back to
With the epicenter. Samael has the Aegis though, and that is not their target of choice. They want to be able to go towards the back line, but they're a big line. They're going to start their initiation on Samael. Wait for Evil Geniuses to respond. Now the epicenter. Here comes the Wham! Bam! EG falls just like that. And now Samael's got to make his escape on life number 2. Blink to the right-hand side. Timber chains away, but it's no chance. The kid goes down. And Newbee, they strike back hard. They're actually going to think about fighting this one. Are backing away once again. ChuaN buys himself some time with that Glimmer Cape. Sandstorm with Hao inside. Now they're actually here. Anti-Mage with now the moves here with the Chronosphere. The perfect Chrono! He is outside of that Chronosphere. All of a sudden he sees that Hao is inside that Sand King. Starts getting some free right clicks. Fear in some trouble. Bounces over to his replicate though. Meanwhile, the left doing so much damage. Actually going to be taken out by Moo. Oh, ChuaN executed by Samael. Evil Geniuses. They will walk away from that one.
They're trying to send Moo forward. Fade for this, but EG not taking it.
KP jumps forward. He's going to be able to find his throw strike. They're going to try and pop the mail almost instantly. Managed to get off the Chrono. Now the Chronosphere comes out. They're going to try and catch Hao. Looks like Kaka's actually down, but here comes the throw strike epicenter combination on the side. Samael, he survived his throw, but not good enough. He ends up going down off the invest bomb. Oh my god, Hao! He barely survives through that one. Has the armlet combo. Can he stay alive against Fear? Not good enough. The damage of Fear will persevere, but now Moo, he's going to be the one manning on against Fear. KP trying to escape with a burrow strike. They're getting kiting around Moo. They're just ignoring him as best as possible and dealing with the other Newbee members, but eventually one of them's got to go down. It looks like it's going to be PPD still inside of the Radiant Bird. Here comes KP back in with a burrow strike. Guns upside, but Moo dropping lower and lower. He no longer has the chemical raise in about 5 more seconds. He may end up going down. Zai, a little bit more damage from the Radiant Bird. He does manage to get himself away for the time being.
Extended his life by so long.
Third disruption and replicate play, perhaps.
Right now, Moo's trying to connect, but
Jesus, now the Chronosphere is going to be on 3, but Samael's already damaged. They may not have the damage. The Elder Titan is going to come through. How did pop? Ethereal Blade and an Elder Titan ultimate just eliminates him in a 1-2 punch. And now they're going to try and catch KP as well. Skywrath Mage hiding with the Glimmer Cape. Will manage to get silence off onto Fear. Moo is going to come in, though, with his illusions, burning away on some of Evil Geniuses, but not fully committing. They may have struck first by killing Samael's Timbersaw, but it's Universe's Chronosphere that ends that argument.
I think EG are perfectly satisfied with that. Every single time you kill Sunel, you have to throw so many abilities.
He's found the disruption onto the
They can't afford to die
here. The epicenter is going to be the response. He managed to catch 2 with the burrow strike. Universe looking for the time. Watch, take it out. Moo battling up against Die, but the damage from Fear is threatening his life. He's got to let that regen come into play and kite Fear around as best as possible.
Die trying to play around this Roche pit.
KP trying to juke out the burrow strike. He knows it's coming. Did he just do it? Oh, it's in the shot. Die. He throws out the stomp. KP, he forced out himself away. Blinks back in. Goes
Right now, as Newbee every single time, count them out. Center initiation from KP accomplished so much. If they could have gotten the fourth hero, they would have been happy with that.
Take off on Kaka, not going to come to fruition. ChuaN going to be able to provide the response. The ult gets dropped by Mage, almost completing Fear, but he managed to get away. Now the slowdown on to Hao, the Chronosphere controlling KP, but that's all it does. It doesn't actually get much damage out. ChuaN still looking for that tank peek, but he's going to be kited around by the Burrow Strike while PPD is just munched on by Hao and Moo. They come back into play. ChuaN with the epicenter on and turning off the ult. He may have got at the end ChuaN, but it doesn't matter. He still falls, trading his life away for the support. And Evil Genius, when they get one in that doesn't manage to really control Moo or Hao, doesn't immediately pop a support, the fight just turns towards Newbee's picks up. Obviously, the Morphling already had his in this new fight. This upcoming fight, though, a fresh addition for Evil Geniuses will be the 10-second BKB for ChuaN.
Right now, Newbee, they want to take this fight on the heels of their Aegis. They're just going to run into each other.
He fights the initiation. He's going to be the first one to strike with that BKB. Moo looking for it, but now he gets Chronosphere stopped and held in the background. There's the squad. Fear's going to hit him. The best stop while they manage to get the combination. KP can't do anything. He only gets the Burrow Strike now into ChuaN. The silence is there. Jump over, chasing down.
The real target.
Him as well. They turn back on the left-hand side towards Hao on his second life on that Aegis. Evil Geniuses may not be able to catch up with them, but they still won the fight. Finally being able to take out Moose.
Any inventory?
Initiation is the name of the game right now. Newbee are looking
their way up.
Smoke. They may be able to find one. Not a terribly great target. In fact, they stumbled into the Chronosphere. Universe follow-up damage. Now the other side ultimate. Oh my god, the combination. It just wipes out KP. Signs and brings Hao down as well. Now Fear jumps forward. He's going to go straight and force out the ultimate from ChuaN.
Oh, they managed to get Moo as well.
Turn towards Moo as a full four-man crew and beat on the big carry of Newbee. They take him down eventually with Fear entering into Beyond Godlike. The aggressors, but they're just not going to find anything, it seems. Evil Geniuses are dancing back. Hold that phone. Die. He's not even going to be the target. Burrow strikes up. He's going to be immediately jumped on by Hao. The force tap buying a little bit of space. Instead, it's going to be Universe who goes down. He came in immediately silenced up by Kaka. Couldn't get off the Persian time, and now Kaka, he gives up his life. It seems maybe not. Oh, there's the stun. Can't get back home. ChuaN tries to save his fellow support, but it all comes in vain. Still, though, the buyback from Universe. Newbee are so happy that pickoff and the resulting retreat to the 30,000 net worth lead.
And Zai finishes a Scythe of Vice. This Elder Titan has been an absolute monster in these team fights. And at bottom,
Now, forced into a rage as the Fear Blade approaches.
Oh,
now
here comes the corner!
And there's the rage out! It's going to eventually fall, which means the male's going to be able to get so much damage. That's why ChuaN provides the ultimate. KP comes in with a responding epicenter. Man, gets the shot in the back line. Almost, maybe the Universe as well. The time walk's almost up. And KP, that's where the side device comes in. But Fear, he actually goes down for the move. ChuaN and Moo are doing it. And now Newbee push out. They want more. They're going to be able to find the two. Zai going to be slowed down. Moo pushing forward the stomp. Not quite there in time. The untable Kaka, but here comes the buyback. Fear senses this could be the end, but the male's down. And the creep falls. Fear unable to complete the TP out. And Newbee, it's
on the ground now for KP. And further, just scaling later and later into this game successfully.
It's drops the cheese, rather. And that's going to be causing so much havoc to heroes like ChuaN's Oracle and Kaka's Skywrath Mage. They do not have a whole lot of HP to work with in the first place.
Yeah. So,
potential spawn time has just started. These two teams will start making their way towards each other. Already the scan has gone out. They know some heroes are here. They're going to try to find the initiation, but Universe is in mid. They're not going to see him. KP can't get the stun, and Universe gets the Chronosphere. The follow-up from Evil Genius, then KP throws out the epicenter, but gets Yul's up. Ineffective. Now they start going for the side. He will go down, but Moo down for 2 minutes. He needs to be able to come back up. He can't make it out against Universe and Fear. Buyback's gonna have to
Reset this and go for the Aegis of their own.
Radiant
The
structures
Moo looking for an initiation. He's got to be careful. He's just going to stun out.
EG, a bit of trepidation as they start moving forward. Samael, he gets caught by the trap. The buyback comes out from KP, and they do catch Samael, but that is still a great position. See that fight? This is the fight that pretty much follow-up of Epicenter or Burrow Strike may be rendered completely ineffective.
Yeah.
They're gonna find the initiation, the Chronosphere comes first! Burrow Strike not fast enough, and KP, here comes the wombo combo! Already KP down, one about the ball as well. Universe forces out that ultimate, now turns the attention towards Hao. Zai gonna be saved by the disruption. Universe works to time lock himself away. Samael right in the middle of all this, but Hao inevitably will go down! And Evil Genius is about to force yet another buyback from Newbee.
They've been so patient, this entire team. I'll get
Eating
next up.
away at the melee racks. Now, there's always the save for the Oracle. Ready to go. Evil Geniuses, Bloodthorn out onto Universe. Universe is now out of the Fuse to play charges. The melee racks inevitably goes down. They also have to deal with top lane where Fear is heading over.
Might just go down for
Might
this.
just be able to get him. They got him. They bursted down Fear. Now they have to rotate back to bottom where Evil Geniuses are threatening the rack. But another Bloodthorn, and this time around, no Fuse to play charges for the save. Can't time lock that one off. And Zai, he'll be cleaned up as well. Samael completes his TP.
Where does the Aegis go? Hao can probably just drop his SNY.
Not that big of an item as actually going to drop his Demon Edge instead.
And they just abandoned the cheese.
With the glyph down, no, Newbee aren't going to back up. They're going to continue to go for it. See if they can force Evil Geniuses into some sort of area here. But now Fear is about to be back up. And Universe waiting on the side for the Chronosphere.
And who's going to get hexed up, but with retreat as G.
Extra ability, Assimilate. Now the smoke, Evil Geniuses, they've already popped it. They're going to start coming in. They managed to get the side device onto Hao, but he has the Aegis, so they start ignoring him, realizing that's not the initiation that they want. Battle of Illusions commence. Disruption onto the Alchemist Illusions. Now jump forward, Chronosphere is out. Fear and Samael, a little bit delayed in getting there for the Alchemist ultimate. He's also going to be over the top. Bans the double save though, and ChuaN gets off both ultimates down. Still, the side device is controlling up Moo. Jump inside, infest up. Hao's going to pop back out. He's low HP, but he immediately jumps on the side. Side with the Yule Scepter self-save, and Samael executes Moo. They take out Hao as well.
They've got a all in to save his life stealer. He can't afford to die.
To be able to take Hao. Hao is already going to be stomped up, down to half HP. Scotty kinda can't get his claws on anybody, can't invest his
This is their last
corner. Hao will fall. Samael takes him out, and Moo. He thought he could save the life stealer, but not a chance. KP comes back in. A last minute response with the epicenter, but it's not enough. He will fall as well as EG still look healthy as all hell, and that is it. Newbee College and Evil Geniuses. They move on 2-0ing Newbee in the upper bracket.
A tug of war that eventually EG comes out on top of. What a fight that Newbee put up in EG. They eventually persevere on the back of so many different clutch plays, and they managed to make it work for them as none of them had to commit that buyback near the end.
TI4 faces TI5. Evil Geniuses, at least this time, will be the ones to come out on top. They will move on in the upper bracket. Newbee, they will start their